I don't think the rail always opens up, but a lot of times it does. And if you don't get the spot that you want, I think then you have to be patient. And if you press and panic, then you probably aren't going to get what you want either. So I think in those cases you have to be patient. I think in Simeon's race, it was so slow, and he was leading it. It was so slow that at that point you just can't give up the lead. And I think he got jumped a little bit, surprised by it, and when that happens, now you are on the inside, but you're on the inside behind a lot of people. And I think that made it tough for him to kind of get out and find his way through it. And yeah, I mean, great learning lesson. He's a freshman. I mean, he's a freshman. So he did a great job. It's the national final in the 1500 against some really experienced veteran athletes. He's got a great future in the sport. So I'm excited what Simeon's going to do. Matty, what can you say enough? He won indoors and second outdoors. That's just big time 800-meter performances collegiately from Matty this year. He comes back for indoors next year, so we're excited about that. And just an overall great job by both those guys. And not to be missed, I think we scored in 5 of our 7 events today, or this week, and great performances by Saf and Kobe as well. Benny being a sophomore, getting second or 7th in the steeplechase, another great job. I was really proud of the way the team competed. We're getting better every year, and we're still young. Unfortunately, we have some missed opportunities, I'd say, out there. Kadali taking that tumble at the end, just with that slightly separated shoulder, just couldn't do anything out there. It's just too hard to run. I would have loved to have had a kind of a healthy Kadali and seen how many points that would have added up to for us as well. I'm excited about the future and where we're going.
Ben seemed like he surprised himself a little bit. Did he surprise you at all?
Yeah, we felt like he could run mid 820s. And, you never know what that's going to get you on the day, but he's a great hurdler. He's been disciplined all season. He's run well all season. I don't know if it surprised me, but you still have to go out and do it. And again, he's just a sophomore, and I think that's the first time. I think someone told me that's the first time we scored in the steeplechase since 2014, maybe. So it's been a while since we've had a score at Oregon in the steeple, and like I said, he's a sophomore, finishing 7th, so I think really bright future. And I think he's got a lot of growth yet in him too.
For all the technical prowess and athletic gifts, it almost seemed like the grit that he showed is what surprised him the most. That he was able to dig deep at the end of both races and track some guys down.
Yeah, that was the best part about what he did all weekend. He was gritty, and he wanted to make that final. And once he made the final, he wasn't just happy to be there, which is something we talk about all the time. Just because you make the final, don't be happy to be there. Even if that was a big accomplishment in and of itself, don't be happy to be there, and let's go get something else done. And he did.
Jerry, when you've had guys like Matty who've just been such an awesome ambassador for this program, and such a great teammate and whatnot, like to see him flourish like he did indoor and and outdoor. Obviously, I guess the ideal scenario would have been double champs. But just how good does that make you feel that for someone who's just been such a consistent trainer, such a consistent teammate, to be able to reap the benefits like that?
Yeah, Matty's been a great leader on the team. Can't say enough about his work ethic, his discipline, everything that he does it right, and he does it to be the absolute best athlete he can be. And I think you're seeing kind of the fruits of that labor. And again, we talked about it. I don't know when the last time somebody won the indoor and outdoor back to back. I don't know how many years you'd have to go back to find someone who's done that, but first and second, pretty good. And I actually think he got himself into a little bit of a bad situation there in the backstretch, and I think he remained patient and he kept his cool, which is, it's easy not to when you feel like you got a lot of running in you. It's easy to kind of just hit the gas and do something that you're going to pay for on the home stretch, but he kept his cool. I would have liked if he could have just been a little bit closer, because he had a great finish, and it just, unfortunately, he just didn't get a chance to.
To Chris's original correct, the window did open up.
It did.
But to get from 8th to 1st in that situation,
too difficult. Yeah, that was the hard part.
You mentioned the history